Hello everyone, I Kuldeep Sharma welcome you all to today's session on 20 GK question, which have been specifically curated from the Hindu newspaper as well as the Indian Express. So let's look at the questions for today. But before, again the same advice, please go through the today's daily news analysis to look at these questions before you look at these questions, so that you are easily able to attempt all of these questions. Okay. So let's look at the first question. Which Indian state is the first to conduct a caste census? So this was a question asked in the comment box. Again, if you have any questions, you can ask in this comment box also. So the state which is the first to conduct a caste census is the state of Bihar. So the answer of us is going to be A. Next question is, which of the following is not a BRICS member country? Again, there was a dispute in the comment box regarding which of the following is not a BRICS member country, and the dispute was regarding Saudi Arabia. But now it has been clarified that Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Brazil, all three are part of your BRICS new member countries. But Argentina was one of the countries which was invited to become a member, but it declined the invitation and it is not a member. So answer for second is going to be A. Neel Kurunji, the purplish flowering shrub, is known for blooming once every how many years? So Neel Kurunji is a very famous flower because it does not flower every year. It takes a particular time. There is a particular life cycle of this particular flower. So this particular Neel Kurunji flower flowers every 12 years. That's why this is a very important development. So answer for third is going to be C. Next is, which animal is primarily responsible for the transmission of the Nipah virus to humans? So there is a Nipah virus outbreak happening in the state of Kerala, and that the animal which is primarily responsible for outbreak or for transmission of this Nipah virus into humans is flying foxes, or also known as fruit bats. So answer for fourth is going to be C. Next question, which Indian state faced a Nipah virus outbreak in 2024? So we have just discussed that it is the state of Kerala which is facing a Nipah virus outbreak. So this Nipah virus outbreak has been going on since the last year. This year there have been many cases in the months of April and May also, and now again in the months of September we are again seeing a uptick in the number of cases. So answer for fifth is going to be B. Next is, who leads the high level committee on one nation one election? So this high level committee has already submitted its report to the President of India, Draupadi Murmu, and this particular high level committee on one nation one election was headed by the former President of India, Ram Nath Kovind. So answer for 6 is going to be A. Next question, when was the first simultaneous general election for Lok Sabha and state assemblies held? So the first ever general elections which took place in India after the independence, or after we became a republic, took place in the 1951-52, and that particular election was the first simultaneous election also, in which both the elections for the Lok Sabha as well as Legislative Assembly took place simultaneously. So seventh answer ho jayega C. Okay, so seventh answer is C, 1951-52. Next is, which type of unemployment increases during economic recessions and decreases during economic booms? So when the economy is on an upward trajectory, there is an increase in the number of employment, and when there is a downward trajectory of your particular economy, there is a downfall in the economic number, and that particular type of unemployment is known as cyclical unemployment, which is based on the economic cycle, of a particular economy. So answer for 8 is going to be C. Okay. Next is, disguised unemployment occurs when? So the disguised unemployment is that kind of unemployment where more number of people are working in a particular place more than the number which are needed for completing a particular job or for completing a particular work. So by this particular option, the correct answer would be B. So the right answer for 9th is going to be, there are more workers than needed. So disguised employment is when more workers are needed and they are working there. Okay. Next is, when Indian state has the highest unemployment rate. So we have discussed this also today. It is the state of Haryana which is currently going to have an election very soon. Which state has the highest unemployment rate in India? So the correct answer for 10th is going to be C. Next is, where is the 2024 Conference of Parties number 16 to the United Nations Convention on Biodiversity scheduled to be held? So this is a particular and important update for 2024 because we are going to have 3 important environment related summit in the year 2024 onwards, and the particular Conference of Party number 16 with respect to UN Convention on Biodiversity is also going to be held in the month of November-December in 2024, and the place where it is going to be conducted is Cali in Colombia. So answer for 11th is going to be C. Next question is, where will the 2024 COP29 to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change to be held? So it is one of the most important conferences to the UNFCCC, and this year's COP29 is going to be held in the city of Baku in Azerbaijan. So 12th answer would be B. Next is, where is the 2024 Conference of Parties number 16 to the UN Convention to Combat Desertification scheduled to take place? So I told you there are 3 important environment related meetings going to take place, or conference going to take place in India, and the third in that line is COP16 to United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification, which is going to take place in the capital city of Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. So the answer for 13th is going to be A, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Next question is, which country will host INC 5 on plastic pollution related to the Global Plastic Treaty? So this would be the 5th inter-negotiation committee meeting with relate to Global Plastic Treaty, and it is being hosted, it will be hosted by the country of South Korea. So the correct answer for 14th is going to be C. Next is, which was the first parliamentary committee established in India? So we have a very long culture, not, I wouldn't call it ancient, but we have a pre-independent culture of having a parliamentary committee, so that we can have a balance and a specific dialogue on different policy matters. So the first such committee, which was created pre-independence in the year 1919, in the year 1921, on the basis of 1919 Government of India Act, was the Public Accounts Committee. So the correct answer for 15th is going to be B. Next question is, how many departmentary related standing committees are there in total? So again, we have created certain standing committees. These are permanent committees, and their job is to discuss different bills and different regulations which are being brought up in different subject matters which are of interest to the parliament. And we have 24 such committees which are standing committees, which are there, which are permanent in nature, and which are there to discuss different proposals in the bills. Okay, so answer for 16 is going to be C. And the next question is, how many members are there in each department related standing committee, DRSC? So every committee, every DRSC is going to be having 31 members. So if I ask you question right now, which you can answer in the comment boxes, out of these 31 members, how many members are from the Lok Sabha and how many members are there from the Rajya Sabha? So you can answer in the comment box. But for us, the answer for 17 is going to be C. Next question is, which country has the largest active duty military personnel? So the country which has the largest active duty military personnel is the country of China. So China, with more than 2 million or 20 lakh soldiers, active duty soldiers, has the largest number of active duty military personnel. What is India's rank is the next question. So the next question is, what is the rank of India in terms of the largest active duty military personnel? So currently India is at second position when it's come to the size of an army in terms of active duty personnel, which means they are actively in service, and in that particular terms India is ranked at second after China. So answer for 19 is going to be B. Okay, and finally the last question for today, which country has the largest reserve military personnel? So I'm not talking about the active personnel which are in service, but these are the part of reserve category. Basically they are part of the reserve military category, and basically these are the people who are asked to come for service whenever there is a warlike situation, or there is a war going on for a country. Okay, and in terms of reserve military personnel, the country which has the largest reserve is the country of North Korea. The second is your South Korea. And one more question which I would like to ask you, and if you want to know the answer, you can go through the daily news analysis. What is the rank of India when it's come to the number of countries which has the largest reserve military personnel? So I'll give you a hint, it is not in the top 5. So now answer it in the comment box. Okay, but the answer for 20 is going to be C. So student, these were the 20 GK questions for today. I hope you find these questions important and interesting for your CLAT examination as well as other law entrance examination. Okay, so these were the 20 GK questions for today. I hope to see you in the next class with the new set of 20 GK questions. Thank you, and that's it from my side.